me, John Barrowman.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's me, Candace Bailey. Thanks. On today's show, Jackass survivor Steo will be here live. Our set may not escape unharmed.
I'm scared. And later, we are only 3 days away from Black Friday, the biggest shopping day of the year. So, what should you be? Who should? I can't even get it right
Let me
earlier.
get this right for you.
No, wait a minute.
So, what should you be door busting other people's heads for at Best Buy and Target?
Matt Myra will bring you a list of the absolute best Black Friday deals. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome anytime. So, are you doing any fun Christmas shopping?
Well, I'm Santa Claus in our family.
Do you do Black Friday deals?
No, I do not. Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving, that Friday for us is kind of like a rest day. But why would you want to go into those crowds?
Well, a lot of people do for the deals, and I am queen of liking a good bargain, but I can't do those lines. It makes me so anxious, and I'd rather just like punch myself in the face a bunch of times.
You know what? The show's about tech stuff. I go online. I actually do a lot of shopping online.
Yeah, on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah, and get them, get it sent direct to, wherever it's going. But also, what I usually do is give my sister, because I'm never there for Christmas, give her a lump sum of money, say that's the budget, go buy everything for the family. But I have to okay it. Don't give me Oz. They get some pretty hot gifts, I'm telling you.
They do.
Because my sister's like that. I'm spending someone else's money.
Oh, yeah, that's always fun to spend someone else's money.
What's the best gift you ever got at Christmas?
Oh, I don't know best gift, but my family, we always like our gift cards.
No, they're good.
It's kind of boring, but I love Starbucks. I love Anthropology. If I get that, I am so excited.
Okay, note to self, cheap Christmas gift, Starbucks card for her.
Wow, you're getting me a Christmas gift?
No.
Jerk. You want to write down the top things on the web?
Yeah. We're going around the net. Okay, my Candace dear, what is on tap for today?
First up, a clip from Austin's KVUE News where a surprise guest makes an appearance.
The Black Joe Lewis and the Honeybees and Quiet Company. And if you plan on coming down tomorrow, you can expect an even larger crowd. It's supposed to be the busiest night for FanFest tomorrow. Oh, yeah. And, of course, lots of people drinking down here. Can you tell? Reporting live from downtown Austin, Queen Nicole Never, KVUE News.
The first episode of Kathy Lee and Hoda's late night show, Kathy Lee and Hoda on the street. Okay, that's the last time. Hey, last time anybody lets Candace drink eggnog before the show, all right? Up next, not your average dog video. You're lame. They just eat it again.
Ew. Death metal pugs are great, but their groupies are total bitches. What? That was a good one. Come on, that was really good.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I think you're taking over from where I left off yesterday.
At least I'm saying my lines right.
Yeah.
I'll take these all day. Moving on. It seems like all the cable news channels have touchscreens for their election night coverage. However, when you import that technology to Canada, things don't go so well.
Donc, on est à quelques semaines également des élections. Autre élection également, cette fois en mai de l'année donc 96, les élections donc alors que dans le sud du Liban, en avril toujours 2009, vous voyez, la bande de Gaza a été bombardée également. Vous avez donc différents endroits, différents moments dans l'histoire où les élections en mai 96, opération Réseau de la colère, sud du Liban.
I love that the guy who's filming this is cracking up while he's filming it. That makes me so happy. Whatever. That makes me happy. You can't want while something that makes me happy.
French Wolf Blitzer. Oh, yeah. French Wolf Blitzer can make any room a situation room.
You know, somewhere out there, Steve Jobs is laughing his ass off. What, none of you are going to laugh at me now? Is this the new thing? All right, whatever. I'm okay with this. Up next, having karate skills is awesome, especially when you do them to the epic soundtrack from Chariots of Fire. But maybe you shouldn't try to demonstrate a high kick in your dorm room.
Ooh.
One, go!
So.
He didn't use his hands. If we're going by the rules of European football, that was totally legit.
And if we're going by the rules of American football, that was totally first-degree murder. As long as I laugh at myself, I'm okay with it. And finally, what happens when you mash up the iconic score from Inception with a classic clip from a very special episode of Seventh Heaven?
This.
All right, I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana in the house. And while I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids, I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes to find out who brought a joint into this house.
One of the Camdens would grow up to be Jessica Biel, and the rest would grow up to be unemployed.
Mom was just relieved that all the kid found was a joint in her bedside dildo drawer.
I guess that is a good thing. That's all she found.
That's it.
That'll do it. All right, I'm getting sick and tired of this, Mr. Merriman. That'll do it for today's Around the Net.
Still ahead, comedian Jimmy Pardo will be here live.
Yes.
What happens next?
Tony has just been spotted by North Korean soldiers at a checkpoint and has decided to make a break for it. So, what happens next? Is she caught by the soldiers? Does she lead her pursuers into an ambush? Or does she manage to escape with some fancy parkour? Find out when we return.
What happens next?
Tony has just been spotted by North Korean soldiers at a checkpoint and has decided to make a break for it. So, what happens next? Is she caught by the soldiers? Does she lead her pursuers into an ambush? Or does she manage to escape with some fancy parkour? Red Dawn in theaters tomorrow.
Now, podcasts aren't just for discussing the minutiae of pop culture. They're also a source of good. Maybe. Please welcome Jimmy Pardo!
First of all, thank you. Why the disclaimer there? Why the maybe?
I have no idea, because you might have something different to tell us.
I don't have anything evil planned. I use my skills for good. I'm a young Bruce Wayne, and by young Bruce Wayne, I mean the same age as Bruce Wayne.
Well, I'll be Robin then.
Let's do this thing.
Perfect.
Right?
Perfect.
You know, I once pitched that idea, John Hamm and I, to go out and do Batman and Robin, me, Batman, him, Robin, and we didn't get past the development stage.
Wonder why.
Well, bad casting. I mean, it's right on the page. You don't have the handsome guy behind a mask.
You're handsome.
Listen, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you and your handsomeness.
All right, no, let's talk about something else.
No, let's talk about how handsome you are.
All right, go ahead then. Tell
Listen,
me.
I like the hair. You got a dippity-doo up there. It looks gorgeous. Right? Your jeans are a little too snug. But
I could fry French fries in this hair. It's so greasy. I'll tell you.
Is it greasy?
No, it's not greasy. It's just like
What are you doing?
Listen, many people have asked. Not many have done it. Touch it.
First of all, I didn't ask. You just offered.
Well,
That was a very strange offer. You like just went. I went. Oh, you do? You went. Yeah. Come on, get in on this. No.
that's the story of my
Now I
life.
have
No,
to.
just it's wax.
You know what it's like? It's like it's almost like Easter basket straw. Is that an insult?
No, that's absolutely intentional.
That's our Lord's holiday. That's a compliment.
All right, I'll be producing. You can find me in the local Target shop with eggs popping out of my head at Easter time. All right,
Done.
your podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is the 4th annual podcast that you're doing.
Podcast-a-thon, yes, sir.
Podcastathon, yes,
Yeah.
on Friday. Tell us exactly what it is.
It is 12 hours. It's a marathon version of my podcast, Never Not Funny. As you mentioned, it's the 4th year we're doing it. It's to raise money for Smile Train, which is the great organization that goes out and performs surgeries on third world country children who have cleft palates.
Oh, right.
And so for $250, they could do that surgery and change a child's life. And so we're raising money and awareness for this cause.
That's all it costs.
$250 and it takes 15 minutes. And for that little money and little time, you change a child's life.
So how much is how did you get involved with it in the first place?
You know what? It was just simple as their advertising worked. I saw it on the back of Parade magazine in my Sunday newspaper. My dumb pea-head comedian brain understood that for $250, I change a kid's life. And so I donated money immediately, and then hopefully they found the other $249 to make that surgery happen. And we just did a lean-in. Touch it.
Yours is soft.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a lady.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know.
Okay?
No.
I don't. That's your lifestyle. Live it. I don't know what you Brits do. Go ahead.
All right.
I don't know what happens across the pond. That's very insular here.
All right. So your podcast has changed over the many years you've been doing it. How has it changed? I'm having a great time here.
You're weeping, which
I know.
not to have.
How
been
has it
expected.
changed over the last?
You know what?
few
Here's
years?
how it happened. We started 2006. We were just a podcast. I think Ricky Gervais had one, and then some other guys talking to the microphone on their computer.
Yep.
I treated it like a radio show. People seemed to like it. 2 years after we started charging money for it. And I think I'm the only guy that charges money to listen to their podcast. There might be some others.
And people don't give you flack about it?
Yes. Yes, of course they do. It's the internet. Everything's supposed to be free, John.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh,
Damn
no.
right, no.
Make some money out of it, kiddo.
Make a couple of bucks. Tight sweaters like this aren't free.
No, they're not. These ones are, though.
Well, yeah, you got that from wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks great on you.
All right, so and your comedy, you tell people about being a gentleman. You like to promote being a gentleman?
I promote being a gentleman. I think a hard shoe is very important. It all started, you go to comedy clubs and the 21-year-old kid that shows up in a flip-flop like he's going to a Jimmy Buffett concert.
What is that about?
That's Hillbillyville, man. I don't know what that's about. Put a shoe on. It's the theater. You know what I mean? Have some respect for yourself. Turn that ball cap around.
It's really strange. I worry about people when they wear those shoes because here we go again, my fear of flying. When they get on a plane, I think if something happens, you're not going to be able to run in those flip-flops.
Good. Let them die. Why should Stinkfoot have any step up on us? That guy wants to be filth next to me. Let that guy's fungus die on that plane. So your shoe on when you travel.
So your first bit of advice to be a gentleman is wear good, hard shoes.
Wear even a sneaker. Cover those toes.
Anything else?
Nah. That seems like enough. What if that was it? That's my only obsession. I just want men to wear shoes.
All right. Now, all this advice, do you have kids?
I have one child. I have a 5-year-old son.
Are you passing any of this on to him, or
I am. He's got a little bit of his dad's.
Are you a good dad?
I try to be the best damn dad I can every single day. Just the best I can do, looking in a mirror.
Does it work?
Yeah, doesn't work. You know, he's very multicultural. My wife is also a comedian and a writer, but she's very big into ballet. I like baseball, so my son is torn between those two worlds. So much so, over the summer, I came home and I raced in to watch the Chicago White Sox game.
Yeah.
And he happened to be watching the Nutcracker out of season. And I said, I ran in, I go, Oliver, the White Sox are on. And I flipped it over, and he looks at me and he goes, if you don't put the ballet back on, I will punch you in the face.
Yes!
So he's torn between being a jock and apparently being a ballerina.
And that's good. That's good, because if he does want to be the jock and he goes to ballet classes and he's into girls, he's going to pick up girls for the rest of his life.
Right?
Good for him.
Yes, I'm training, and he literally will pick up girls the rest of his life.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will.
It's ballet.
Listen, before we wrap here, again, give the name of the charity.
It's called Smile Train. The event is Podcastathon. You can watch that. It streams live from Pacific time, noon to midnight, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And it's at pardcast.com.
Okay, and I'll get those details after, because I'd like to donate and change some lives myself. I'll give you some money.
We'd love to have you do that. Thank you so much. I
All right.
appreciate that.
Thanks to Jimmy Pardo, everybody. Check out Pardcast, like he said, Pardcastathon 2012 this Friday at pardcast.com. Still ahead, Matt Myra brings us a roundup of the very best Black Friday deals.
Before he started doing improv routines with a chair, Clint Eastwood played the legendary badass cop Dirty Harry. On December 1st, watch Harry ignore the police chief, punch a lot of punks, and complain about having to work with lady cops on an all-day Dirty Harry marathon. 4 movies back-to-back on G4.
All the news you need to know.
I'm Sarah Underwood, and here are your top stories. There's a new king of crowdfunding. Space-based MMO Star Citizen officially set the crowdfunding record for a video game by raising over $6 million. Yesterday, the game's Kickstarter campaign came to a close, bringing in just over $2 million, while the project also raked in an additional $4 million via its own website. Well, you know what? You shouldn't be surprised, because the game looks freaking awesome. Star Citizen combines elements of both MMO and single-player games with a giant open space galaxy to explore. The developers are still accepting donations, and for only $40, you can get a copy of the game once it's finished, as well as guaranteed access to the alpha and beta versions once which they are expected to be available late next year. That's a good deal. And Apple is up to something, because it just started selling its refurbished products on eBay, but no one really seems to know why. All the items are only available to buy now and are listed at the exact same price found in Apple's web store. They also come with the same perks, like a 1-year warranty. As far as anyone can tell, the only bonus to consumers is that, unlike the Apple Store, eBay only charges taxes in a few states, which can actually save you a decent amount of cash. I don't know. Neither company has yet to comment on the story, but we'll be sure to keep you updated when we find out more information. And finally, last week we told you about the thieves that stole over $1 million worth of iPad minis from JFK Airport by using one of the airport's own forklifts to load their getaway truck. Well, now the police have arrested an airport employee who they believe served as a lookout during the crime. Apparently, the employee worked in the building where the iPads were being stored and was questioning his coworkers for details on the shipment and how to operate one of the airport's forklifts. So he wasn't the subtlest of thieves. The 2 main culprits and the stolen merch are still on the loose, but if they're anything like their dumb partner, it's just a matter of time before they get caught. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. And now we've already stuffed Weston Scott with whiskey, beer, cigar smoke, tequila, and tacos. Let's see how he handles hot sauce.
Ooh. Oh, it's kicking in a little bit later. Yeah, put that back down. I don't... Yep, there it is. Now, I'm a guy that likes hot stuff. In fact, I like hot sauce on almost everything. But you ever wonder what goes into a good ass-kicking hot sauce? Seems like I'm at the right place to find out. Hello, ass-kicking. Southwest Specialty Food is a one-stop shop. All the products are done here, from labeling to design to graphics. Looks like they knew we were coming. Linda, how did Southwest Specialty Foods start?
Started in the kitchen with a pot and a spoon and had a great recipe and a great idea, and that was in 1986. And here we are today, and with 180 different products that are all created and started right here.
I would love a chance to see how the process starts and then take it through, and maybe even see how far I can push my my taste buds with your sauces.
You got it. Let's go kick some ass. We grow our own habanero. They're stored in these big storage tanks.
Okay.
In a consistency that's called mash, and it's like oatmeal.
Whoa. So this is in its raw form right now.
It's mixed again. It's mixed with salt and vinegar, yeah. But this is refined. You can see all the seed in there.
Yep. Yeah, that's hot. You know what, though? It's still delicious.
This is right after the habanero peppers are ground.
Okay.
So now they've gone from the real oatmeal consistency, which is real thick, into this consistency here, which would be what we call our refined habanero pepper.
And you see the nostril flare indicator. Don't get me wrong, it's hot, but it's still really good.
Well, this is why we grow our own chilies, because we want to maintain this consistency in every product that we make. This product then will get pumped into the kettle.
Okay, let's go to the next torture chamber then. This is the giant vat, Linda, where everything gets cooked down in?
Yeah, this is spontaneous combustion hot sauce. So this is, again, our hottest hot sauce that we produce.
The steam is carrying up all the smell. I think I'm very open right now.
So these bottles hold 3/4 of an ounce of hot sauce.
Okay.
So the filler fills 6 bottles at a time, and it runs back through the assembly line and goes underneath this piece of equipment.
Okay.
And then it goes to the capper. And from the capper, it gets the shrink sleeve, which gives it the decoration for the different brand that we're producing on that particular day.
Where can we go where I can try the hot sauces and further subject myself to this awesome torture?
Well, we can go into our quality control lab, and then there we can taste all kinds of different products that we produce here.
Caliente. I'm keeping it caliente. Attack of the show hot sauce. I'm keeping it caliente. As far as measuring the heat on these, now there's the Scoville units.
Scoville units will start at 0. Black pepper has a very low Scoville unit, maybe 100 to 250 or something like that. And then you get up into capsicum extract, which is what's added to spontaneous combustion, which will get up into 3 million Scoville units.
So what's the first one we're going to try?
First one we'll try is the Ass Kickin' Original Hot Sauce.
Okay.
That was the hot sauce that started our company. It's our #1 selling hot sauce. It is made with habanero pepper and serrano pepper. It's in a curry and cumin spice blend, so you have some really nice combinations of spices and flavors.
Scoville units, where are we at?
I'd say maybe around 50,000.
That's great. So, Linda, I'm gonna have to say, if I had to rate this out of like a heat level, out of like say 5 peppers, I would throw this one right around a 2.5. From the mash to that, totally different. Okay, so what do we got next?
So now we're going to ghost pepper.
Okay, ballpark Scoville?
150,000 Scoville units, something like that. I mean, it's going to be significantly hotter than the Ass Kickin'.
Let's check this out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, back of the throat. Getting a little bit of the punch, like somebody's boxing my tonsils. Out of 5 peppers in the heat range, 3.5. It is still really well balanced. It's delicious.
So the hot sauce that we're producing today is spontaneous combustion.
How many Scoville?
This one is going to be probably 250,000 Scoville units. So you've moved up the scale rapidly.
Oh, there it is. So, that's how much of the throat? Yep, no, it's back now. On a scale of 1 to 5 on the hotness and the peppers, spontaneous combustion definitely takes the 5. It's bordering a 6. I think I just burped fire. Linda, thank you so much for introducing me to the Southwest Specialty Food line here. I'm gonna say that the ass kicking is still gonna be one of my favorites. I'm gonna play cruel jokes on my friends with the spontaneous combustion. Well, I learned a lot about hot sauces today. One of the things I learned is how much heat I can actually take. Yep. In fact, so much so, I'm gonna take it easy the rest of the day. I wanna take the slow way home. Oh, Molly, come on, I hope you have a GPS, babe.
Thanks, Weston, and apologies to your colon. Now, with Black Friday around the corner, we thought we'd round up the best products to wait in line after you've stuffed yourself full of turkey. So who better than to help us out? It's Matt Myra!
Hey, John.
Hey, Matt. I'm loving the stuff we do together.
Yes, Candace, I have gum. It's how I sell stuff. I can hear you. It's live television.
Just
Here we
you
go.
wait. He's going to be wheeling and dealing today. So, Mr. Myra, with the gum in your mouth, what have you got for us today?
Well, John, I've read through millions of ads, literally millions of ads, to find the best Black Friday deals. And we're not rating anything. You know, I'm not going to do that much effort. But I'm not going to use that voice the whole time. I'm simply telling you what I think are the best deals out there this weekend. And to help me do that, I've got our handy-dandy friend, the Telestrator.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so with that in mind that you're going to do this, the thing I think that's going to be on everybody's list this year is televisions.
Of course. Television's a big deal, right? You want to watch it with the kids. Maybe you got Torchwood Christmas morning. You want to fire that up.
Absolutely.
Here's the first deal for you. $147. A 32-inch Samsung. I mean, no, sorry, not Samsung. It's I got excited.
You got someone to your acting part, didn't you?
This is actually an Apex. I'm sorry, everyone. And here's the deal with Apex. Terrible. So don't wait in line for the Apex. $147. Yeah, whatever. Here's the deal. 60-inch Vizio from Walmart, right? How much? $688.
Nice.
That's like $1 an inch or something. But here it is. $688, 1080p, 120 hertz, $688, everybody. That is a great deal. Oh, this is embarrassing.
All right. Some people have been on Candace's eggnog. All right, so a 55-inch. I don't know what he's doing down there, but
My word.
Give me your gum. Spit it out.
Thank you.
Spit it out. Hey, wait. 2 girls, 1 gum. Come on, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Hardwick.
This podium will look really good on the Nerdist channel.
Get out of here!
I'd be sadder if I didn't have a job there.
So back 55 inch.
Here's the best deal, everybody. It's a 55-inch Samsung LED from Best Buy, only $800. It's smaller than the last one, but look at that. $800 for a Samsung, excellent quality. You could also get this Asus laptop, but they're terrible, so don't get that.
All right.
Negative.
So to go with the TV, you're obviously going to need a surround sound system or a stereo system.
Oh, do we ever, John?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. Samsung Blu-ray 5.1. So what you get on this is not only do you get a Netflix logo, right? Big deal. $177.99, but you get extra speakers and a big thing. $177.99, everybody. That is a great deal. Actually, we rated that home theater system back in the day when Mr. Kevin Pereira was here, and we gave that a 5 out of 5. So $177, go get it.
I think I've peed myself a little. And what a better way to test out, like, okay, so if you've got the TV, you've got the surround sound system, what about a gaming console?
Of course, you're going to need a gaming console. Here's the deal. Best Buy, Target, they're the winners here. You're going to have your choice, everybody. You have, excuse me, everyone, Uncharted, an extra controller, and a slim PS3, all right? It's a little guy, but it's only $199. Just draw some more lines on here. Also, while you're at it, Epic Mickey's only $29.99. I don't really know what's happening. It's a party. But that's your deal. That's the bundle from Xbox. There's also an Xbox 360 bundle over here. Of course, you could. You get. Not only does it come with the Xbox 360, right?
Oh yeah.
But you get Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Forza.
Yeah.
And just a lot of space. Just a lot of space. It's a good deal, everyone. I just say it's a good deal. Get the Xbox 360 with
All right.
Forza and Skyrim.
Right.
2 great games.
Let's talk computers. What about computers?
Oh, my God. Laptops, desktops, we got them all. You'll have to wait in line at Walmart, everybody. Now, I don't know if you remember the 90s, but there was something called the Compact Presario. That still exists in laptop form. Excuse me, my telestrator's going out. This is $349 next to it. Ignore that. We got a problem here. Now I want to circle both just for a second here. Now, here's the deal with this. This is a 15.6-inch laptop with a 320 gig hard drive. It is $180 at Walmart. It's essentially like you're paying 50 cents a gig for the hard drive and then getting a free computer.
That's a really good deal. But
Excellent deal, right?
You're going to have to wait through the picket lines at Walmart on Black Friday.
Some people are protesting, but I'm not, because they got a great deal on HP Pavilions, too. The all-in-one desktop, ladies and gentlemen, $389. We got 20 inches, 500 gigs of something, and 4 gigs of RAM. All in an all-in-one, everybody. $389, everybody.
All right, so e-readers.
Yeah, I love e-readers.
All the kids want e-readers. You are sweating like a dog.
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Talk e-readers.
It's wool. It's from Brooks Brothers. Okay, it's an excellent sweater. Okay, right?
Yeah.
All the kids want an iPad.
They
right?
want an iPad. Yeah,
Here's
they do.
how you can be the worst grandmother on the planet. They open this up. They think I'm getting an iPad 4. Wrong. It's an iPad 2 for $399. Now, you get the black one as an option as well, but I just want to add, you're getting a $75 gift card listen, $75 gift card with your iPad 2. So you can do so much with that.
Can we have time for cameras?
I'm sorry, I've never heard Bernardo laughing.
No, they're just...
Yeah, no, we got time for cameras.
All right,
anyway,
talk about cameras.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so shocked.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on. You got gift cards and other things. You got the Kindle. Great, get the Kindle Fire HD. You get a gift card with that. Now, also, okay?
Okay.
Guess what they've done?
What?
The Canon PowerShot. You got Kmart and Best Buy. Canon PowerShot A2300. They put it in twice, everybody. Whoa. Only $80. Also, look up here. They got a Nintendo 3DS. And, some games down here. And, we'll just circle both of these. And it's a great deal, everybody. That's all I'm saying. Just go out Black Friday. You got yourselves wonderful deals.
I love you. I love you. Thanks to Matt Meyer for showing us how to blow all your money. Stay tuned. Jackass Bad Boy Steve-O. All right, singing karaoke is hard. Singing in a vat of snakes is harder. Do you interview them to see like what their fears are? But like electrocution, doesn't that make people go to the bathroom sometimes?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's sort of a mild thing. And for all I know, a lot of people did go to the bathroom. Who knows?
All right. Do you have a say in developing some of these things yourself, or do you just kind of follow someone else's lead? Because it's not like you're not experienced at this kind of stuff.
It's true. I have a wealth of experience in this area, but in this case, I kind of came into the picture maybe a little bit late. Like they developed the show. It actually started in England when they got me. So I threw in my 2 cents, but I didn't really develop much of it.
Now, like we said, you've had, on Jackass, you did loads of things like jumping into, the water with sharks while they threw chum and stuff like that.
Sure.
A ton of other stuff.
Yeah, intimate relationship with poo.
Yes. Yes, in ways that you cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you could because you did. Is there anything that you refused to do on Jackass that they asked you to do?
I don't know if it was for Jackass, but there was something that came up.
Somebody said something about duct tape.
Yeah, they wanted to duct tape me to a mechanical bull. And I just heard that. I said, no. Like at some point you got to fall off that sumbitch.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have stopped, would they?
Well, yeah, because if you're trying to fall off and then it's still going, you figure you're going to get paralyzed. And, I didn't do that good of a job of really, if that was my goal.
All right, tell me the story. You tell me the story about breaking your nose.
Yeah. Bam Margera broke my nose on the set of Jackass 3D with his Rocky trick, you know, his boxing glove move.
Yeah.
And we were doing something that the lawyers were never going to allow in the movie, you know. I'll tell you what it was. I don't care. Like, we took a high-powered BB gun rifle, and Wee Man was shooting my nipple off. But and the first time he did it, like he so barely grazed the nipple that you know, we were able to just kind of wipe it off and do it again. And on that second try, I just kind of put the barrel of this rifle more deeply in, and he pulled the trigger and it shot through my nipple, and it actually stayed in my nipple. Yeah, it's so cool. It stayed in, and then boom, Bam comes up behind me with his boxing glove. Well, we're not allowed to show shooting people in the chest with guns on Jackass, you know, even when it's rated R. So when Bam came up and he broke my nose, like the footage was unusable. We couldn't show it anywhere. So my nose was broken, and I didn't do anything about it. Like a couple months later, I told the movie, I said, you know what? I told the office, the movie's paying for it. I'm getting my nose fixed. So I go to this doctor, and the doctor says, you waited 2 months. Your nose healed this way. If you want me to set it straight, I have to re-break it with a chisel. And I hear that, and I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I'm cool. And so then. So then I go to the Charlie Sheen roast, and I do this stunt where I dive face first into Mike Tyson's fist. And I did it a couple times. At the end of the show, it really worked. Broke my nose super drastically. My nose is gushing blood. It's like kind of underneath my right eye. Like the show's over at that point, and this weird dude comes out of the audience. He says, Steve-O, your nose needs to be set right now. I'm a Kung Fu instructor. He says, I've set 20 broken noses. So I just sort of sit down on the stage with my nose gushing blood, and this guy puts a thumb on either side of my nose, and he kind of clicks it into place. It hurt like hell, and he lines it up all straight, and now...
People would pay for that nose.
Dude, like, I left that roast with a straighter nose than I showed up with, you know?
And there you have it. Thanks to Steve-O, everybody. Killer Karaoke premieres this Friday on True TV. More Attack after this.
On the next Attack of the Show.
Bust out your spandex. The god of comics, Stan Lee, drops by the show. Then in What to Watch, we're rounding up the best TV shows for your Thanksgiving marathon. And on Gadgetron, Matt Meyer rates the Falcon Northwest TLX gaming laptop.
It's on the next Attack of the Show. Epic fail time!
Trust falls always seem like a good idea, but this one has a twist.
You're fine. You're fine.
That is an awfully elaborate way to force two men to kiss. Why not just get them drunk? We have a very special guest here today, your partner, Scott.
Yeah.
He's in the audience. Come on out here.
Scott, come and show yourself.
He's so handsome. You're so handsome. Hi. Woo! Thanks to Steve-O, Jenny Pardo, and Myra, Weston Scott, Sarah Underwood, Scott, John Barrowman.
The beautiful Candace, and that's it for everybody. We'll see you later. Good night. Have a good one.
And penises.
And penises.
Thanks to
Thanks to
penises.
that Myra and his penis. Good night.